My name is Florian. You like it? Thanks. I chose it myself. It means flowering, flourishing, or blooming. Why? Because I have always loved flowers, and I have cultivated quite a bright and colorful life for myself. It is a veritable kaleidoscope of wonders. My expansive yard is my very own wonderland, a gigantic flower garden where beautiful butterflies and colorful hummingbirds fly about and cuddly creatures roam. From sunflowers to roses to coxcombs to morning glories and snapdragons, every kind and color of flower you could think of, I have grown them. There is a large oak tree with a swing hanging down from one of its mighty branches, the ropes of which even feature flowering vines spiraling down them. I even have a stone koi pond with a statue of a fairy fountain in the backyard, with lotus and lilies atop the sparkling surface of the water. That has a large weeping willow next to it. In the center there is a large picnic table. Of course, it always has a centerpiece of fresh, fragrant flowers and a beautiful vase sitting upon it. Above it is a massive cherry tree which blooms the prettiest pink blossoms in the spring, covering the table and surrounding green grass. Behind it, a grill stands next to the wall of the cottage, next to a back door. In the front yard, a lovely path of round stones leads through the green grass and up to my vine-colored, blooming, pastel rainbow-painted cottage in the woods. It is 2 stories, with flower boxes in every window. Like the tree swing out in the yard, my porch swing's chains also had spiraling flowery vines descending the ropes that held it up. Instead of a car, I had a lovely bike, which was parked next to the porch, and it had a basket on the handlebars that was overflowing with pink, blue, and purple blooms. As you'd imagine, my career is that of a florist. If you are ever in town, please stop by Florian's Flowers. I'll be the one with the curly-Q mustache and sharp goatee, and the rainbow suspenders and pastel dress shirts, with the sleeves rolled up to my muscular forearms. With my short black hair slicked back, I always have a bowler cap on, a rainbow one that matches my shirt and bow tie. And I always smell nice because I make my own floral perfume, which I also bottle and sell. My favorite tea is made of, you guessed it, edible flowers. I brew it myself and also serve it at my shop. Not everyone is a fan though, and that's okay. Fun fact, I only play 60s and 70s music in my shop. It helps put me in an upbeat mood. And I find that when my customers are happy, they tend to spend more money. But the truth is, it reminds me of my mother. When I was a child, we lived in the city. My father disappeared on us, leaving us all alone. She was stressed out a lot, so I would spend most of my time outside collecting bright yellow dandelions that resiliently grew from the cracks in the sidewalk. I'd form little bouquets from them and proudly present them to her. Mama always seemed to love them. After that, I started experimenting with different kinds of flowers, some of them poisonous. I discovered this when a cat got into my belladonna flower box outside of my window. Mama had to console me for hours as I wept from the guilt. I can't believe it has been so long since she passed away. Not a day goes by that I don't miss her. Truly, she is in everything I do, everything I say, and I will always love her. Flowers are my art and my love and my life. I've loved them since I was just a boy, and I am not afraid of killing garden pests. Want to know my secret? Everyone does. Though I am naturally gifted when it comes to nature, I do have a special kind of fertilizer that, as far as I know, only I use. I bet you're curious. There is a patch of pink pansies under the left side of the wooden fence in my front yard. They smell heavenly, and I frequently gift bouquets of them to the local women's shelter. That's because a wicked man that abused a number of them is buried there. Another gentleman now sleeps under a patch of lovely baby's breath in my garden. I often swing there, blowing bubbles and giggling like a child, sort of teasing him there as he burns in hell for all eternity. That is because he had a sort of sick fondness for children. And yes, I do think I'm funny. I also met a fellow murderer at one point. What are the odds, right? I was walking home from work in the city late at night when he started following me. Of course, I led him back to my little garden in the forest and did what I had to do. He is now beneath the violets. A past boyfriend of mine is near him. My old flame was buried under a large garden lattice enraptured by thorny vines of black baccara roses. Those were his favorite. He lost his way there toward the end. It was truly self-defense what I did. And I still water those flowers with my tears until this very day. His end is something I still deeply regret. The detective that hounded me for years is in the backyard as well. He's grilling up steaks for us to enjoy with some red wine at the picnic table this evening. Cooking is one of his many, many skills. We are married now, and yes, he does know everything. What can I say? The man is good at his job. I was surprised to learn that he has some dark secrets of his own, but rest assured, they were wicked people too. We are nothing more than seekers of justice and truth. Of course, the difference is, he used his gun, whereas I used poisonous flowers. I'd like to think there is a bit more artistry in my ways. All in all, there are dahlias, orchids, tulips, irises, poppies, peonies, cherry blossoms, lilies, passion flowers, and more in my beautiful garden. Each of them hides their own dirty little secret. I am pregnant now, which is something I never thought I could do. The dysphoria would have just been too much for me, I thought. But it isn't. I'm actually quite happy. My name is Florian. I'm a florist, and I have a wonderful garden and live in a whimsical pastel cottage in the woods. And I am a serial killer who ended up marrying the cop that investigated me. My life is a dark fairy tale, and I wouldn't change a damn thing about it.